Then there's non-release for doctors for study leave. In a cabinet meeting of 27th February 2023, we noted that we had 22 doctors on study leave, and this was highly affecting service delivery. And I think it's important to point that when doctors go on study leave, they don't go for a year or two. They normally go for anything between 3 years to 5 years. So when you have 22 going all at once, it dents service delivery in a very big way. And so we agreed that at no time should we have more than 10% of the staff going out on study leave, and so that we do not affect service delivery. And so we decided to pay any further study leaves until we have a sufficient number of the 22 come back, and then we can begin to release others to go out. And that is our position as of today. And we hope that we are able to sort that. As of today, 9 doctors are on study leave, and so we will be able to start to release others to go on study leave once we are satisfied with the numbers that are there and working. And it's also important to note that this particular financial year, we've only had one eligible medical officer who requested for study leave, and this case is being addressed accordingly. Issue number 1, delayed and denied promotions. One doctor and a common cadre was promoted in this financial year, and the delay in placing specialists has been occasioned by low budgetary allocations. The pending promotions stand at 400 million, and this is a very high figure to take up at a go. The union is aware that the pending promotions will be factored in gradually in subsequent budgets. I wish to say that this particular demand that is affecting 97 doctors is way beyond our ability. I have been very, very honest with the doctors. We don't have that kind of money at the moment. We have come in at a time when there was serious high pending bill of 2.2 billion, of which about 578 million was for staff remittances and deductions. So for us to be able to promote these doctors at once will be totally impossible. We don't have the money. We cannot even promise we can do it even in the next financial year, but we are asking them to give us time so that as we improve even on our own source revenue, because there is no additional revenue from the national government to the county, then we can consider promoting them gradually as we move along. Otherwise, we are completely unable to do that at the moment. Then there's the non-remittance of statutory deductions and contributions. The government has made great progress and is in the process of clearing third-party deduction arrears accumulated from the previous administration. At the time I took over government, we inherited 578 million in pending and remitted statutory deductions. This financial year, we've been able to clear 300 million, and we have outstanding arrears for the medical. The outstanding arrears for the medical doctors currently are for September and October only, and we'll be able to clear that. Since I took over, we have ensured that we have remitted all statutory deductions without fail, because we do not want to add on to the problem of pending bills for our staff. And I want to say we are committed to that, and that's something we want to be able to clear within the next financial year so that we start on a clean slate. And the MCAs have been very supportive in that. They actually supported the 300 million that we were able to pay this financial year. In the foregoing and occasioned by the strike, we have taken measures to ensure that service delivery is not adversely affected, and that will continue to offer services in all our facilities, as has been the case. So we have taken certain measures, and they include the following. We have engaged medical officers on locum basis. We are going to be engaging 15 medical officers in Embu Level 5 hospital and 6 for our Level 4 facilities, totaling to 21 medical officers, to be able to continue with the services as we await our negotiations with the doctors who have gone on strike. We are also going to use the existing doctors who are on contract because they are not unionizable, so they cannot go on strike. And I want to urge those doctors that are on strike and they know they are on contract, please come back, because you know you are not supposed to go on strike when you're on contract. Come back so that we do not take any further administrative measures on you. We have 10 doctors on contract terms, so we hope that they'll continue to work. Then we have also engaged all our registered clinical officers on locum basis from outside the county and from our neighboring